Good evening and welcome to State of Business on Art Television. I'm Tamiru Nimsa. Let's have a look at the headlines. Budget reading slated for the second week of November. State Minister announces. President commits to making Sri Lanka a dispute resolution hub. News in detail. The Minister of State for Finance, Dr. Ranjit Siyambalapitiya, said that the appropriation bill for 2024 will be submitted to Parliament in the second week of October. The State Minister also said the second reading of the budget will be done by President Ranil Wickremesinghe on the 13th of November. The debate on the second reading of the budget will be held from November 14th till the 21st, and the voting for the second reading is scheduled to be held on the afternoon of the 21st. The State Minister says the debate on the committee's opportunities, which will begin on November 22nd, will continue until December 30th. The State Minister mentioned that the third polling will also be held on that day. The State Minister said that after the adoption of the budget, it is to be passed into law by December 27th with the Speaker's approval. The State Minister also said that after December 31st, the allocation of money for government expenses will be made through the new budget. Dr. Ranjit Siyambalapitiya stated that the government has paid more attention to health, education and welfare expenditure in this year's budget. The State Minister further said that this year's welfare expenditure, which was about 65 billion rupees, has increased to about 185 billion rupees. President Ranil Wickremesinghe said that high-quality alternative dispute resolution should be available in Sri Lanka at a lower cost than the competitors to ensure its place in the global market. The President said this at the 2023 Commercial Mediation Symposium in Colombo yesterday.
We are moving to join the RCEP. That's the largest trading community in the world. So this means that alternate dispute resolutions are going to be important, and we have to ensure that Sri Lanka is a center. We look at Singapore, we should be able to match Singapore in everything except cost, which should be lower. Then only that you can compete with Singapore. But it's essential because there is a vacuum in this part of the world for which Sri Lanka, if we move quickly, we can fill that vacuum. So that's what we have to run for. Secondly, the need for all our lawyers, people engaged in legal services, to look outside. Sri Lanka is not our only market. It is outside. It's not only in this field. We have to also focus on new fields. You have the different new technologies that are coming. AI, blockchain, so many. The medical field. Now these are areas we should specialize. If we do it now, we become the center. If we wait, someone else will take it. So decide whatever you want. Then there climate change, we are going into it in a big way. I think our wind power generation for green hydrogen and green ammonia, some say it's about 60 gigawatts. Some claim it at 40 gigawatts, not megawatts. So just imagine how much of business. Look at solar energy that is there. So these are all new fields, and these are areas that we should learn now and learn and specialize in it, so that in time to come there won't be a major, as far as we are concerned, we will go ahead.
State Minister of Investment Promotion Dilum Amanugama said that the only way to overcome the economic crisis is to increase the investment capacity effectively and efficiently. The State Minister said this at a press conference held in Colombo recently.
මුතුමාලා සහ අපි සිරුනා පිළිගන්න ඕනේ. අද රටේ ඇති වෙලා තියෙන අර්බුදය අපි දන්නවා, ඒක අමුතුවෙන් කියන්න ඕනේ නැහැ. මෙතුමා කිව්වා වගේ මේක නැවත නගා සිටුයි. ප්‍රමුඛතම ආයතනය තමයි ආයෝජන මණ්ඩලය. මුදල් අමාත්‍යාංශය කියලාවත් මම කියන්නේ නැහැ. ඒකට හේතුව මුදල් අමාත්‍යාංශයට පුළුවන් කළමනාකරණය කරන්න. ටුවරිසම් එකෙන් අපිට මිලියන 4-5ක් ගෙන්න ගන්න පුළුවන්. හැබැයි ස්ථීර වශයෙන් මේ අර්බුදයෙන් අපි එළියට යනවා නම්, අපි ණය ගෙවන්න පටන් ගන්නවා නම්, අපි අලුත් ගමනක් යනවා නම් මේ රටට නව ආයෝජන ගෙන ඒම කරන්නම සිද්ධ වෙනවා. ඒ ප්‍රමුඛතම ආයතනයේ කාර්ය ඊටාම ඉහළ ප්‍රමිතියකට තියෙනවා. ඔබතුමාලා කරුත් සම්බන්ධව නෙමෙයි, ආයෝජකකින් ආකර්ෂණය කරගන්න වැඩපිළිවෙල නැත්නම් මාකටිං ස්ට්‍රැටජි එක. එතනින් එහාට ගියාම ඒ අයන සලකන විදිය, අනුමැතියන් ලබලා දෙන වේගය, මාස ගණන් මේවා හුරතල් කර ඉන්න බෑ. අනුමැතියන් ලබා දෙන වේගය, කස්ටමර් රිලේෂන්ස් කොහොමද තියෙන්නේ, අයත් එක්ක කොහොමද අපි ගනුදෙනු කරන්න කියන කාරණේ. ඊගාවට approvals of other agencies වෙනත් ආයතන ඒ වගේ ආයතනවල ගන්න අනුමැතිය මේවා කඩිනමින් ඊටාම විනිවිදභාවයකින් යුතුව ඊටාම වේගෙන් සිදු කෙරුවොත් පමණයි අපිට අපිත් එක්ක තරඟ කරන රටවල් එක්ක කටයුතු කරන්න පුළුවන්.
Stay tuned. We will return after this short commercial break. Welcome back after the break. Sinopec announced its official entry into the Sri Lankan fuel market, holding a local petrol station commissioning ceremony held at a hotel in Colombo last Sunday. According to the agreement signed with the Ministry of Electricity and Energy of Sri Lanka, Sinopec has the right to supply fuel to 150 filling stations in Sri Lanka. In addition to the 150 filling stations, a 20-year license is also made available for Sinopec to operate 50 more filling stations in Sri Lanka. Power and Energy Minister Kanchana Wijesekara, Ambassador of the China in Sri Lanka Yang Junze, and representatives of Sinopec and local gas stations were also present on this occasion.
We have seen the entrance of Sinopec to the market has also been one of the key deciding factors, the availability of fuel that the President, the Cabinet of Ministers and the government has been able to take the decision to remove the restrictions or the quotas that were there for about a 12-month period for fuel supply. So I'm hoping for many more great things with Sinopec operating in the Sri Lankan market, and of course not just restricting in importing fuel, refinery operations. We hope that you improve your storage facilities, pipelines and other related investments in Sri Lanka, and that we fulfill the Sri Lankan requirements and also the regional requirements and the global requirements.
Kadira Divyaraja, a film directed by Professor Sunil Ariyaratne and produced by Raigam Devanika, marked a significant milestone in earning 200 million rupees in just 50 days. A public awareness press conference regarding this was held in Colombo yesterday evening. A blessing ceremony will be carried out following both Buddhist and Hindu traditions on the 29th of September at Ruhunu Kataragama Kovil to celebrate this achievement. Apart from that, the morning meal will be provided to people attending the Kataragama temple, fully sponsored by Raigam Devanika. Director of the movie, Professor Sunil Ariyaratne, said that this movie was the fastest to reach this milestone in the history of Sinhala cinema. The professor also said that this occasion serves as a vital turning point for the lackluster Sri Lankan cinema industry, which is at the verge of bankruptcy.
හොඳ කර්මාන්තයක් එන්න, හොඳ නිෂ්පාදකයන්ට එන්න, දිරිමත් කරන හොඳ චිත්‍රපටි හදන්න. ඒ වගේම මේකට ඉන්දියාවේ වගේ මේ වගේ නිෂ්පාදන අමුණලා ඒවටත් යම්කිසි සාධාරණයක් මේ නිෂ්පාදනයේට අපි සාධාරණයක් ඉෂ්ට කළා. ඒ සාධාරණයක් ඉෂ්ට කරන ගමන් ඒවැ තියෙන මුදල් මේ ප්‍රචාරණ කටයුතු වලට රොමේ යොදවන්න අවස්ථාවක් මේකේ තියෙනවා කියන එක්සැම්පල් එක තමයි මම මේකේ තිබ්බේ.
Allianz Lanka reaffirmed its commitment to a safer future for children on the roads with Allianz Protect by embarking on a new round of child safety helmet distribution for children who travel on motorbikes. The Allianz project aims to distribute 1,000 road safety helmets to over 20 branch localities. The main event of this initiative took place at the Allianz Lanka branch in Malabe recently. The project will be carried out with the collaboration of the regional police officials, underscoring the importance of collective action in achieving such feats. Following the success of a similar project last year, Allianz took its effort by identifying deserving beneficiaries and monitoring their safety during school hours. This year's initiative aims to encompass a broad spectrum of regions, extending Allianz Lanka's reach to various corners of the island.
දූ දරුවන්ට වඩා වටින සම්පතක් මං හිතන්නේ අපිට නැහැ. ඉතින් දූ දරුවන්ව රැකගැනීමේ සංකල්පය අපිට වටිනවා. ඉතින් අපි බැලුවොත් රක්ෂණ සමාගමක් කියන්නේ වන්දි ගෙවීම කරන සමාගමක්. අපි කරන්නේ හානි පූර්ණය කරන එක. ඒ කියන්නේ අනතුරක් වුණාට පස්සේ අපි වාහනයට හානි පූර්ණය කරනවා. ජීවිතයකට අපි වන්දි ගෙවනවා. හැබැයි මේ සංකල්පය ඇවිල්ලා ඒක නෙමෙයි. මේක ඇවිල්ලා අපි අනතුරක් වළක්වා ගන්න අපි සහභාගී වෙනවා. ඉතින් අපේ අර වටිනා කියන සම්පත රැකගන්න අපි සහභාගී වෙනවා. 17940ක් විතර රෝඩ් ඇක්සිඩන්ට්ස් වෙලා තියෙනවා. ඒකෙන් 2370 ගාණක් අපි ෆේටල් ඇක්සිඩන්ට්ස් හැටියට වෙලා තියෙනවා. ඒකෙන් උත් 2485ක් මරණ ඇති වෙලා තියෙනවා. ඒකෙන් 608ක් ඒ කියන්නේ 132ක් තියෙනවා මෝටර් සයිකල් ඇක්සිඩන්ට්ස් වලින්.
That's all our news for today. For this and more, subscribe to our channel on YouTube and follow us on Facebook.